Hello and welcome to Comic Reviews and Acts, Iron Man issue 6. This is Sean reviewing, and this is part 1 of 3 of the A vs X Aftermath, with Iron Man as the God Killer. Um, so yeah, let's start off with the cover. The artwork in this one's actually a lot better than previous issues. I mean, it just looks like it's coloured and sketched a lot better than the previous issues. I mean, yes, it's quite plain, but it's plain in a good way. I mean, there's even though there's not much going on, it's good because it allows you to focus on Iron Man there, which and I like it. Even though it's plain, I do like it. I like the look of it. It's nice, it's simple, it's easy, yet it's still showing you, and I like it. So let's carry on and go straight into the comic. So yeah, it starts off with Tony in deep space, at this place called the Vol d'Iter, fighting ships. Does it say? I don't think it says. No, it just says pirate. It's a pirate mechanoids. And there's a massive fight scene of Tony fighting them, and let me get that shot there for because it's a nice shot that of where they're all in this bar, and Tony's at this bar, and he's chatting to this alien lady, and it's quite amusing because there's a very Star Trekky moment here. They're going on about how the whole, well, do you like the whole purple space lady thing? And basically, just Tony is getting, as he's chatting her up. And then this drink comes along, this floaty drink, and says, would you like to drink? It's your birthday. And Pepper's been talking to this AI system in this drink, and Tony refuses one. So anyway, Tony and this girl end up going back to her room, and as Tony's helmet comes up, it's actually quite funny what happens because they're about to make out. He lifts up his helmet, and the next thing she does, she voms. She absolutely chubby chongas everywhere because she hates his goatee. Now I found this a bit not offensive, but a bit of a shock. I mean, come on. I mean, I support if you've ever seen me on Facebook or anything like that. I sport the goatees just like Tony does, and I was a bit shocked at this, but I found it dead amusing as well. I suppose it's one of those you find it funnier when you do it as well. But yeah, I found that quite a funny bit. I mean, she proper rips into him about the whole goatee thing. Um, and he walks out, and then he starts getting attacked. So he fights away the attackers, and they're all calling him blasphemer, um, God killer, everything like that. And he gives himself in because he can't be bothered fighting. And as he's giving himself in, girl comes over again, and she charges him for killing their god. And he says, "I have no idea what you're on about." And she responds with, "You call it the Phoenix Force." I was like, "Oh, that god." And yeah, so that's where that comic issue ends. Now, I actually quite like that. I mean, if I go back a couple of pages, the artwork in this issue is actually really nice. The shading's done well. Okay, Tony can still be improved a bit on his terms of his face because his face just continuity wise keeps changing. But the artwork's really nice in in this comic. The shading's done nicely. The colours are nice. The actual sketch is nice. The story arc in this issue was really fun. It was fun to see his first adventures in space, how he's been there for a second and he's already in deep trouble. So it was a good issue, good read. Definitely gave me hopes for where it's gonna head off into the future. And I'm looking forward to reading the few next ones. So this issue, I'm gonna give it a good 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, good 7.5 out of 10. And that's my review, and I shall see you guys next time.